Well, hey folks, welcome back to another episode of our Weekend Warrior series that we're doing this year. It's the 2021 deer season, and I'm up in Pennsylvania for my first archery hunt of the season up here. So really this is actually my second hunt of the year period, but season just opened last weekend both here and in Virginia. But I came up here with the family for the long weekend. It's Columbus Day weekend, and we're doing some camping and checking out some trails and checking out some sites and stuff around here. But cool thing is that we're at a state park here, which is in the middle of a big giant state forest here in Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania has some awesome opportunities. I know I'm a little biased because I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm actually still a Pennsylvania resident because I'm in the military. But Pennsylvania's got 2.2 million acres of state forest land, and they have some great recreational opportunities, from hiking and boating and fishing and hunting and camping and all kinds of stuff, to include winter sports or you can do cross-country skiing or whatever. But there's some awesome opportunities here in the state, and one of those opportunities that I have to take advantage of right now is, along with what I've been doing with the family today, is going hunting. So the state park here has the same rules as the state forest or anywhere else in the state of Pennsylvania. So I can go out here and it's archery season. I can archery hunt. You can archery hunt this during the rifle season too. But so archery hunting is legal, and it's just the same rules. I made sure to do the right thing, even though I was pretty sure I knew what was going on. Check with one of the park rangers here to see if there's any special rules or anything like that, and he said nope. It's the same stuff that you'd have no matter if you were wherever you were. So you just got to be 100 yards away from the campground and 100 yards away from any building or any of that kind of stuff. So with the safety zones. So as always, make sure you guys know your state regs and local regs, and if you're hunting in a space like this where this is something a little different. I've never actually hunted a state park before, so I wanted to make sure I was spun up. I read all the regs that were in the little pamphlet for the park. Obviously I pay attention to the regs for the state here of Pennsylvania, especially if you're doing a lot of multiple state hunting. I've got myself messed up on that. I didn't do anything wrong. I screwed up. Like last year, if you're following along, I had a buck in Virginia that I could have shot, but I wasn't sure about. Two things: I wasn't sure if I wanted to shoot him because it was kind of like right on the edge of what I was willing to shoot, and I wasn't quite sure about the regs. So I didn't shoot him, but it was one of those things where I should have been a little bit more quick on my feet to understand where I was hunting, what my regs were. I just got mixed up in my head, but. Anyway, it's just good to pay attention to what you're doing. But at any rate, I'm going to throw my tree saddle on, throw my pack on, and I'm going to wander into the woods here, and get away from the campground here and go see what I can find. Download some offline maps on Onyx and check the area out a little bit. So here I go. Stick around. Well, I am in the woods. I'm hiked back in here a little bit on the trail. It comes in here. And got off trail now and kind of walking around trying to find some sign. Looks like a little game trail here, maybe. Can't tell. May just look that way. Not sure, but figure I'd take my time here, find some sign that I can set up on. It's getting late. Got out here way later than I had wanted, but it's fine. Figure I'll just wander around, see what I find, explore. Maybe this will be a place I can come to another time. But there's a bunch of acorns on the ground, so that's good. But I'm going to wander around here and see what I can find. Hopefully we can get some luck. We see something, that'd be cool. Alright, well here we are, hanging in a tree. Got my tethered set up here, you can see, right there. second time in the tree with this tethered saddle, and I'm a huge fan. I need to work on my setup a little bit, but I need to get some better ways to hang my bow. I need to get that hero clip that they sell. That looks like it'd be a pretty good little setup. But yeah, so far so good. And I gotta kind of work with how I set my camera up too. I'm not super crazy with this setup here. I may need to adjust this a little bit. But once I kind of figure this out, it'll be really nice. But I got up in the tree pretty quick, relatively. I mean, I've been taking my time trying to kind of figure this out, but I'm not real crazy about my sticks. They are a little bit heavy. They're for my hang-on that I have, but I mean, they work. But they're clunky and they're heavy. They're great for, like, if you're gonna go set a hang-on up out in the woods somewhere, you know, and walk into it or something. I mean, that might be okay, but for me, like, carrying that and carrying the camera equipment and everything, it just seems a little big and bulky. But at any rate, it works for now until I can get a lighter setup. But pretty pleased with this setup. But as far as where I'm hanging out here, I don't have a whole lot of daylight left. But I mean, it's just good to kind of get out and, you know, and hang out, you know, and just kind of look around. I've never been in here before. I've hiked these woods on the trail, Appalachian Trail before. It's been a long time since I've done that though, a couple decades. But I mean, I figured why not get in here, walk around. I found a little trail here, some fairly fresh droppings on it. So I didn't find any scrapes or rubs or anything, but I mean, there's deer in here, that's for sure. But except on this little spot here, I thought it would be better, but once I got in the tree and looked at my shooting lanes, they're a little tight, so I mean, whatever. Maybe I'll see something, maybe I won't. I don't have any doe tags, so can't shoot any does. Not for this area where I'm at in Pennsylvania, not for this unit. I can shoot a buck, but unless something pretty nice comes, like a big mature buck comes by, I'm not going to shoot it. Let the young ones go. Not looking for giant 200 point freaking deer. No, I'm just, a nice mature buck is all I care about. If it's 6, 8, 10, 12, 4, I don't know, don't matter to me. Just older deer. I'm not looking for any young deer. So, I mean, where I'm at anyways, it's 3 on one side or better. So, it doesn't really matter. Some areas are 3 up, so they don't count the brow tine. But where I'm at, I can just do 3 up on one side, or three on one side regardless. So, see what we can find. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the evening. It's a little buggy. I need to stop forgetting my thermocell. I probably should do that. I got chewed on a little bit getting in the tree. Swatted one and I got blood all over me. Hopefully it was my blood, not somebody else's blood. That'd be a little weird. But, oh well. I got all kinds of vaccines. I'll be fine. It's a nice thing about the military. Pump you full of all kinds of weird stuff. Who knows what I've had. Anyway, let's see what happens. I don't think I got any of that on camera. I thought I heard something behind me. I was looking, and all of a sudden 2 deer, I saw the first one, and they come running. They didn't blow, nothing. I don't know what that was all about. It was weird. And just all of a sudden, 2 deer come running. I mean, it was like 15 yards away from me, that one deer. I mean, it was right there. And like, they had to be like 15 yards. I couldn't get a good look at them because they stopped. I don't know if they caught my wind or what, but my wind's kind of wafting up here. They came from behind me. I thought I heard something back there a while ago. And I was looking around, I didn't see anything. And then I heard something, and I turned and looked, and I just caught the movement. And then here comes that deer. And then there was one right behind it. I only saw the 2, and they took off, and I'm pretty sure they're still down in here. It didn't sound like they went far, and I thought I heard them walking around, just down here below me. But yeah, it came up from behind me. I mean, I have no idea what they were. I think it happened pretty quick, and I wasn't able to get a look and see if there was any antlers on either one of them. The one that was closest to me was real dark body. Yeah, his fur was real dark. Not that that means much, but yeah, I don't know if they caught my movement. I have no idea. They definitely caught me by surprise, that's for sure. And I don't think I got any of that on camera. I was trying to move quick to try and get the camera on them. So we'll see. Well, you can't tell in the camera, but quickly losing daylight here. Those deer, those acorns are falling. Those deer didn't come back. I thought I heard them down off to my right here, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's kind of weird the way they ran in like that. It was like something was chasing them. But I was really hoping they would circle around here and come back at a couple of small little tight lanes here, and then right in front of me. But it was kind of cool. Oh, and I had a hawk. A little bit ago, a hawk come flying through the trees, like real close, and landed in a tree over here. Of course, I wasn't able to get the camera on before he took off. I think he realized that I was here and took off. But anyway, I'm gonna start packing my stuff up, get down out of this tree, and work my way out of here. So, go get some dinner at the camper. Pretty exciting night. This turned into be a pretty fun night. A couple hours up here, and yeah, turned out to be pretty exciting. But I'm gonna get my stuff packed up and get to the truck. Well, I made it back to the truck. Wasn't eaten by any bears. Blair Witch didn't catch me. None of that. I didn't get ran over by any more deer running through the woods. But yeah, easy hike back to the truck. Wasn't like I was all that far in there. Not a big area. A real small piece of property here that I was hunting on. So yeah, that was fun though. I mean, that was more than I expected. I figured I'd just go hang out on a tree. I mean, this is only my second day hunting this year, or deer hunting this year. So, and seeing a couple deer, wish I could have got a better look at them. Hopefully, I mean, I seriously doubt I'm on camera. We're gonna find out. And then seeing that hawk, and I know I heard him down in there walking around. So I think they saw movement. I think that's what I think. I don't think they winded me. They didn't. They didn't blow at me. They didn't stop. Nothing. They were just running through the woods and stopped. I think they caught movement. Me moving, trying to look and see what all the fuss was. And then they turned and kind of, they didn't go back the way they came, but head back that direction. And it almost sounded like they circled around. I'd hoped they come back up through, but they didn't. And then a little while later, I heard something else back, behind me. So there's deer moving, that's for sure. And so that was fun to get out and see some deer and see some wildlife. It was peaceful out there. It was so nice. It was really good to go spend that time. So, but I'm gonna go eat some dinner, make a fire, and roast some marshmallows, I think. So, hey, thanks for following along, guys. I mean, we're early on in this series. Hopefully you've enjoyed the first few episodes here. I mean, Chris is out right now with his wife deer hunting out in Southern California, and he's going out tomorrow with himself, just himself. And then Monday he's taking a co-worker out on their first Southern California deer hunt. So stay tuned. Hopefully, you know, we got some deer on the ground here soon. I won't be back out in the woods again till later in this week, and maybe even the weekend, next weekend. We'll see how things transpire. It's tough to get out during the week, but yeah, stick with us. We have a whole ton of content coming your way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, you know, hit that notification bell, leave us a like, and check us out on social media. So thanks again for following along, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Weekend Warrior series.